All righty. Let's get to one of our emails here. What actions could siblings try to take against the kid who bought childhood home from dad for 100 for $1? So basically, dad gives the kid the house. Okay, this is a really bad idea. Dad deeds the house over to the kid for $1. All right. In 2020, Joe purchased a home from his elderly father, elderly, 76 years old. I resemble that. Anyway, for $1. The sale was done. It's not a sale. Okay, let's admit it's not a sale. It's a gift. Unless the house was worth $1 and it's worth, they have that in here somewhere. I don't know. It's worth significant dollars. Anyway, Frank gave the house to Joe because he could no longer afford the cost to maintain it. Okay, fine. This is not unusual, right? That dad can't afford to keep the house. That's not unusual. Dad continues to live in the house, same home, with the son who bought the house, with the son's fiance, and the son's kids until he died earlier this year. After dad died, the kids' 5 siblings came after him as they did not inherit the house. They wanted money for dad's house. But dad didn't talk about it. It says the sale was kept secret. What do you mean the sale was kept secret? What were you going to do? Publish it in the newspaper? Nobody cares, right? It wasn't kept secret so much as you didn't blab about it. You know, who does that? I sold my house. Well, so what? Nobody cares. But you didn't tell the kids, and now the kids are feeling like, oh, you sold our house. It wasn't your house. It was dad's house, and he didn't sell it anyway. He gave it to your brother who moved in and has been caring for him. So shut up. That's how I feel about it anyway. Let's see. Also, dad was smart enough to know not to tell the other kids until he was dead. Because why? Because if he tells the other kids, number one, he lived for 4 years after the sale. Okay. What would those 4 years have been like? Imagine this. Imagine that you get 5 kids, there's 6 kids, there's 6 kids, right? And imagine that for 4 years before you die, the kids are hating the kid who's taking care of you, living in your house, taking care of you, paying the bills, all the rest of the stuff. They're hating on him because he's going to get the house. Much better not to tell him. All right. At least you don't have to put up with it. Now, the son has to put up with it. He survived you. So he's got to put up with it. Siblings, caterwauling and whatnot. Let's see. There was no will. Sale happened years ago. Dad did not really have very much to his name at death. Sonny Boy does not think any obvious legal concerns. No siblings will try anything. Dad owned the house for 48 years. Sonny Boy grew up there with his 5 siblings, so there's 6 of them. Sonny Boy took good care of the house and his dad from the time he moved in up to his death. Dad thought Sonny Boy deserved the house, especially due to the amount of money the Sonny Boy put into improvements, into dad's expenses and property tax delinquencies. Okay, so here's the bottom line. If you do a will, okay, so we got two more folks on hold. So before I get to, well, the bottom line is go pound sand. Dad he did a will. Excuse me, he did a current transfer while he was alive, while he was competent. He got nothing. If he'd done it in trust, possibilities. Okay.